everybody, I'm Arglefumph, and this is the 2019 Nancy Drew Games Mega Marathon. In this video, I'll be playing Nancy Drew Dossier, Lights, Camera, Curses. So this is the first of the Dossier games. They made two of them, one in 2008, one in 2009. So this is sort of a Nancy Drew spin-off, designed for more casual audiences, I believe. And it goes boom! This one's got kind of a cool film noir setting. Ah! Guy falling down a pit. Person running down, almost got hit by a car, and yeah. Pharaohland, feel the magic. Okay, so what should my character name be? Looks like last time I went with Hot Mama. Does anybody have another suggestion for what name I should give my character? Super Sleuth? I like Super Sleuth. I'm gonna go with Super Sleuth. I'm not sure I can spell Pharaoh. Yeah, no, let's just go with Super Sleuth.
It all started with this letter from a friend of my dad's. When I called her, Molly sounded even more desperate over the phone than she did in her letter. She told me to come to Hollywood ASAP and meet her on the set where Pharaoh is being shot.
Nancy, my name is Molly McKenna. We're remaking Pharaoh. So that's a movie, and the movie is just having terrible times. We've got all sorts of mysterious accidents. Oh no!
The set is on a very old movie lot, which is apparently being made into a very modern theme park. I've investigated mysterious accidents before, but never on the set of a real live movie.
You've investigated mysterious accidents like 900 times before, Nancy. Oh man.
This is one case I can't wait to solve. Soundstage A, here I come.
Woo! So that's the premise. We're going to Hollywood and we're going to solve a mystery on a movie set. Driving through the desert and the hills and wherever this is. And Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Hollywood. Ah, they should make a movie about me. Oh wait, they have. They've made like 20 movies about me. I'm so amazing. Okay, they've made like 6 Nancy Drew movies, right? 6, 7? I don't know. Anyway, welcome to Nancy Drew's exciting new mystery adventure. This is what we do. So it's kind of a matching game. So you want to find things and match them. And sparkles, there are sparkles. Sparkles are amazing. So the corner of that sign is coming off. What do we match it with? Duct tape. Hooray! So, let's see. Before we actually start the game, we're just going to fix things, because that's our job, doing everybody else's chores. So what could we use to grab that light bulb? This tall hand thingy. Okay, so now this is down. So we've got an action bar at the bottom. I think it's saying look. Look closer. This is bent. So what can we use to fix it? Pliers. And the bent thing, now it's fixed. We use it with the arm to put it back in place. Cool. So that's basically how it works. I like sparkles. Sparkles are amazing. So, there's an intercom. See if we can call Molly. And this number is the number of thingies that we can zoom in on. So the button's stuck. Well, that's unfortunate. And we can zoom in on this.
That's strange.
There's a black cat, a mysterious black cat wandering around the set. The hinges on this jaw are totally stuck. We have oil. Okay, I use oil on the hinges. That gives me a key, maybe a key for the lock toolbox. And a screwdriver will fix that, right? Okay, so here's where I always get stuck. It's like, do I look at the intercom or do I use my hand on the intercom to use it? Is my question. Okay, somebody's saying Tinkerbell is lighting the way in this game. And hey, this is what happened to that black cat from Warnings at Waverly Academy. This game technically came out before Warnings at Waverly Academy, unless I'm mistaken. So Molly was on Soundstage A, so A and then talk.
AJ, what's up? Make it fast.
Hi. My name's Nancy Drew. I'm looking for Molly McKenna.
Finally! I'm a little stressed at the moment because we just blew a circuit and nobody's power tools work. Wait a minute. Nancy, see the generator up there? I need you to start it. Got that?
What?
I guess so. Sure.
Don't guess so. Do so. Fast.
I'm a detective, not a power generator fixer-upper. What do you call a person who deals with power generators? Somebody more competent than I am? Yes. Okay, so I need something to wrap the broken hose together. This chain fell from somewhere. We've got a can of gas. This button should open the garage door. The chain hoist is missing the chain. Haha! That's an easy one. So now I just hit the button. Okay, hit the button. So that means I use my hand to hit the button so the hoses are no longer flattened. See, I'm good at this. Okay, so duct tape for fixing things. The cap isn't budging. A bolt is missing. And I've got 3 more things I'm supposed to find on the screen, but I don't see anybody. I don't see anything. Electricians, engineers. Let's split the difference and say electrical engineers work with generators. The pull will start the motor, but the motor's kind of broken. Okay. Oh, here's a bolt. Got it. Okay, that's fixed. I need to find a way... I'm going to try duct tape here. That works. Great. So there's one more thing on this screen. Okay, a wrench. I imagine the wrench will undo the lid. I'll put gasoline inside it, and then I'll just pull it. Woo!
I think someone's coming.
Okay, here we go. I think this is Molly. We're gonna meet her.
Nancy, nice to meet you in person.
Good to meet you, too. I fixed the...
I fixed a generator. So this is kind of a weird puzzle, but hey, we get points for solving this puzzle. You just need to remember what just happened. I just fixed the time machine? No. I fixed the heater? No, I fixed the generator.
I fixed the generator.
Thanks. My line producer quit on me, so I've been down there cracking the whip all day. Looks like I'm gonna be here all night, too. I hate shooting at night.
Because of the...
Mysterious accidents?
Because of the creepy accidents?
No, because I have to pay the crew time and a half. Double if we go past midnight. It's gonna put us even more over budget.
I noticed something interesting on the wall next to the intercom. It was,
it was a wanted poster.
It was a wanted poster of a black cat.
A black cat keeps showing up on the set, and rumors are flying that it's some kind of jinx. So if you see it, grab it. I want it gone. Last thing the crew needs is another distraction. Some of them already think this production has the Lois Manson curse hanging over it. Oh no, now what? I gotta get down there. Look, go outside to Main Street and get the Ankh out of the storage room behind the pawn shop, okay? Bring it to me on the set, if there still is a set.
Okay, so now I'm getting a random Ankh instead of investigating the mystery. Woohoo! So what is a line producer? I don't know what a line producer is. That line always threw me off. So is it like somebody who rewrites the script while they're filming? Because that seems like a terrible idea. Maybe it's just somebody who's trying to make sure that all the actors know their lines. That could be it. Okay, so this is why we're getting points. We get a special ending if we're super good and get you know, the huge detective ranking. So I've been doing pretty well and getting all the answers to the puzzles correct. If you mess up, then you don't get as many points. Okay, so a line producer is a film producer who is the key manager during daily operations of a feature film, advertisement film, television film, or episode of a TV program. I still have no idea what that is. But that's okay. I know that movies... Oh, I can click on my goal for more details. Cool. I know movies tend to have like 600 producers. They're all producing something. They're producing paychecks. I don't know. Okay, so I need to get inside here, and where's the one thing I need? Those packing peanuts don't belong here. Where's the trash can? Here we go. Peanuts go in the trash. So there's something on it. I'll look at it.
I wonder what this means.
To investigate the stone, it must be shown who sat on a throne in a movie well known. Ha ha ha. So this is a clue from Collingswood, I believe? We'll get to that in like the final chapter, but the person who filmed the original movie left a bunch of clues, and so we are going to try to get those clues eventually. You got your sleuth flashlight working. Awesome. Oh, budget manager. I know. So line producer's a budget manager. Cool. Wonder why they're called a line producer instead of like budget manager. It's not as cool if you just say, I work with the budget. It's a lot cooler to say, I'm a producer. Oh no, see, I messed up there. I messed up there. Okay, so what I needed to do is pick up the bobby. I mean the lick. The lick? Lock pick. No. Do not lick your lockpick. That's gross. But you can use your lockpick here on the door. Yep, those are Nancy's eyes, I think, in the C icon. And this should give us a mini game. Lockpick mode. Okay, so this is really simple here. Okay. So this is basically Tetris, I think. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Woo! I did it. Okay, so what's inside here? I can open this with my hand.
Yes. Here's the onk Molly wanted.
Yeah, so you'll notice I get a score thing which says multiple things in a row, like 2 in a row. So you get bonus points if you don't make mistakes. If you do a lot of good moves in a row, you get bonus points. And that's basically how you will get that bonus ending, is by doing that. Don't mess up.
That's the cat Molly wants me to catch. I'd better go after it.
I think those eyes are based on Nancy's eyes in that first Nancy Drew book, Secret of the Old Clock. I could be wrong. Looks sort of like it, right? Bluish eyes, giant eyebrow. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm doing something. I'm not sure. Okay, has anybody tossed something useful in here lately? A coin. Okay, I bet the coin goes into the token. Okay, but this statue doesn't exactly work because it's unplugged.
Whoa, I better turn the power off before someone gets electrocuted. Namely me.
Okay, so what does Nancy say? I'd better fix the wires and turn off the power first. Okay, hedge clippers. These things need to be clipped.
It looks like there are some tools behind that gate. Maybe I can use them.
Okay, we've got brambles. Maybe I clip those as well. And this is the power thing. Okay, so I'm going to use my hand, right? Use my hand to turn off the power. I don't think it's a good idea to turn the power on just yet. Okay, yeah. So let's see. How can I get inside the gate? Lockpick, right? Woo! Alrighty, so we're going to throw another color into the mix to make it difficult. We can switch colors. That's kind of neat. That's, in fact, incredibly useful. Good job, Nancy. Ah. Got it. Oh no, okay. Okay, so you just right click in order to rotate colors. Cool.
There we go.
Easy. Okay, so these are pliers. And there's something else I can look at on this screen. Okay. I bet the pliers will fix the cable. And that fixes the statue. So now I can turn it on again. And there we go. Woo! Almost anybody could break into that area. Well, this is, as we'll find out later, it's just...
Got the cat to come down.
That's not the
Now where they
Casbah.
go?
So that's the Casbah's on another street. This just leads to, like, an old abandoned attraction, which is part of the old abandoned amusement park. So that's probably why the lock is very easy to break. It doesn't have anything important in there. This place has been abandoned for decades. And I'm following that cat. Too bad Nancy can't use her flashlight anymore. Oh, there's the cat. Okay, I'd better take a closer look at you.
Guess I'll have to go upstairs if I want to catch that cat.
Okay, so Nancy goes up there. Now, the weird thing is, this office is actually used. You know, the abandoned amusement park, but somebody's using an office in the abandoned amusement park because reasons. Here's the kitty. I'll look in the vent. It's gonna look scary, isn't it? Wow! There's a shiny thing.
There's a key in here. I can't quite reach it. I need something long and sticky.
Yep, okay, so Nancy needs something long and sticky to get the shiny key. Nancy is very easily distracted. I came here to get the cat. Ooh, there's a shiny thing! Me want shiny thing! Okay, so this is a really cool place to have an office in an abandoned amusement park. I guess that's kind of cool. Okay, trash should go in its place. Obviously the trash can, right? And what is inside here? I'll look. Gum. Okay, the gum is no longer gummy. I think this is a puzzle to find something to chew up the gum. The cable to the fan needs to be fixed. Okay, yeah, I need something long and sticky. Is there a stick somewhere? That would help. Sticks are very sticky. Ooh, duct tape is useful. That's way too up high for Nancy. So the cable to the fan needs to be fixed. Where's that duct tape? We'll fix it with duct tape. I may test this out. I'll test it out with my hand. I'll use the fan on this piece of paper to get it down. Yeah, it could be taffy. Taffy. Yeah, saltwater taffy. Like in that one book. Not one book. Nancy Drew Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. Unlock My Heart by Charlene Purcell. Oh, that is such a romance novel. Okay, so there's obviously something hidden inside there. But I'm still trying to figure out what I can... There's one more thing in this room I need to find. It is what the game is telling me. Here we go. Okay, so it's coffee. I got it. So coffee with the gum will make the coffee yucky. Yep. And then we'll... Ew, that's gross. Did Nancy chew it? Oh, it's pre-chewed. Okay. We use it on the pencil in order to have something long and sticky. Isn't that just like the final scene? You need like gum. Yeah, you take like gum from a quarter or something. Yeah, a gum, and you put it on the magic wand to get something long and sticky to get that cool thing. Okay, so this is going to open up a lock. Is it going to be the lock for the filing cabinet or the lock for the desk drawer? Well, it's the same color as the filing cabinet, so yeah, I went with filing cabinet. Yep, Nancy did that in the balcony area. Okay, and this gives us a pretty thing, which obviously goes here. Unlock my heart. Unlock my heart. So what is in this desk drawer?
Looks like someone's not too happy.
It's a message from Jay. Arthur, I Just found out what you did to make sure I directed the picture. Some people are not as good at lying as you are. Needless to say, I'm not pleased. But if you think you've had the last word, Mr. High and Mighty, ha ha, although you're the all-powerful movie producer, you're very, very wrong. I'm from Australia, don't forget. Home to some of the deadliest creatures in the world. Like snakes and giant spiders. And my ex-girlfriend. Ew, don't make me send her to attack you.
I guess I should answer that.
And Nancy's gonna answer the phone while she breaks into this guy's office. Nancy broke into this guy's office, but she's still gonna answer his phone. Let's pick it up.
What you're doing can wait. You need to get back to the soundstage. Ms. McKenna's looking for you. Quite frantically, I might add. There's been another accident.
Yeah, not to mention dangerous crocodiles in Australia. Okay, so we did it. We're amazing. Yeah. So now we're going to go back to the stage, because we got the Ankh. We kind of got distracted chasing after the cat, going into this random guy's office, and finding that Jay doesn't like him. So now we're going to get back to giving the Ankh to Molly. A psychic employer. Maybe. That's not our employer, though. Molly's the one who hired Nancy, right? Okay, let's see if I can do this. 25, 25. Good job. Okay, 10, 10. 75, 70. Okay, that's 75, 100. 10, 10. 25. Okay, 50, 50. Woo! Okay, and when you solve a level, you get more time on the clock. Ooh, yeah, nice. 250, 250. That's really good. I've already forgotten what that is. 50, 50. Okay, nice. Okay, 75, 250. There's those 250s. Okay, we're rolling. Woo! Oh, come on! Oh no! Oh, there was 1 second left on the clock. I think that match should have counted. Oh my goodness. Okay. The levels get harder if you play in arcade mode. Yeah, maybe I'll show off arcade mode at the end of this video. You unlock arcade mode when you win the game, unless I'm mistaken, and I am now a rookie investigator. Woo! So close. Oh my gosh. So it looks like in that game you could just double click on a piece if you want to turn it over again. I don't know why you would want to, but you can. You could just flip over a piece.
What took you so long?
I was chasing after the
I ran
cat.
into some bad luck. What happened here?
A couple of grips were rigging lights when all of a sudden the scaffolding for the Nefertiti throne just collapsed out from under them. Nobody got hurt, but I thought it best to wrap for the night.
I see. Well, when I was in the office, I got a strange call from...
An angry man. A man with a deep voice.
I got a strange call from a man with a deep voice. And he said...
He said, if you want to get out alive, you'll stop your meddlesome snooping. No, that's not what he said.
Get back to the soundstage.
That was Arthur Hitchens, my boss, our boss, the boss, the guy who's financing this shipwreck of a movie. See, he bought the old theme park this soundstage sits on, and is counting on the new improved version of Pharaoh to launch a new theme park he's going to develop. It's going to pay homage not to old Hollywood like the former park did, but to ancient Egypt.
Oh, I see. This whole set is sitting on an old theme park then. That explains the...
Yeah, you might remember Nancy already explained about the theme park thing, like at the start of the game, but that was a long time ago. That was what, 20 minutes ago. So yeah, so apparently they're gonna make an Egyptian theme park here.
That explains the old detective statue.
It does seem kind of
I
strange
tried
that
putting
they...
a coin
I don't
into
know.
the detective statue. and
I've
the
never
first
heard of
thing
an
that happened
Egyptian
was-
theme park before. I guess that could be cool, though. Imagine some sort of, like, maze in a pyramid. That actually could be kind of neat. The detective's eyes glowed.
The first thing that happened was the detective's eyes glowed. But then something went wrong because
Oh, are people complaining about the audio? I can try to fix the audio. I've got the audio settings for the last game I played. So how's that? I turned the game audio up a bit. Does that sound better? Something went wrong because the statue shot the cat. Oh my.
a puddle of water became electrified.
That statue is 65 years old. It was part of the theme park that was built after the set of the first Pharaoh movie was torn down and bulldozed over. Now, the park's just a bunch of dilapidated buildings. And killer statues. Why Arthur insists on keeping an office down there is beyond me.
So, regarding the latest accident, I'd really like to check out that collapsed...
Well, actually, it makes sense that he's keeping an office inside this ruined theme park if he's going to renovate it and turn it into an Egyptian theme park. And everybody's saying the audio is much, much better now. Okay, great, great, great. Glad we got that worked out. I find it so weird. That's always what happens when you're trying to live stream a game, is that every single game seems to have different audio settings, and I can't tell. They all sound the same in my ears, because I've got headphones. So I'd really like to check out the collapsed scaffolding.
I'd really like to check out that collapsed scaffolding.
That was the main reason I shut down for the night. So nobody could muck up the crime scene before you had a chance to look for clues. Just get to the bottom of these accidents. And keep looking for that cat.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell you about the cat at all. Anyway, I was chasing the cat.
I need to get up to the part of the scaffolding that isn't collapsed. Maybe I can use this dolly. I just need to get it in the right position.
I don't remember this puzzle. I just remember it being difficult. The dolly's track locations are pre-programmed. Any deviations will cause it to reset. Okay, so dolly halfway. Dolly starts. Dolly raised. Okay, so this is a schedule. It's on the pyramids, the Sphinx, the Anubis, and then the temples. So I've already forgotten what that first one was. Pyramids. And then not the pyramids. Okay, let's try the first one. Then the Sphinx. Then the Anubis. And then the final one. Woo!
Perfect. That's just where I need it to be. Now I can climb up to
Exactly.
that scaffolding. I'd better put these scaffolding pipes back together before the whole thing falls apart.
So this challenge is to find missing pipes. So obviously this is a pipe with what do you call it? I think it's called like a male end and a female end, and that's not it. Okay, this pipe needs 2 male ends. That's it. And this one must need the male end and the female end. I don't know why we've gendered pipes, but I think that's the term. Is there a gender-neutral term for pipes now? I don't know, I think I was complaining that, you know, last week I went grocery shopping with my, you know, with my kid, during, you know, Monday, during normal work hours, and somebody's like, "Oh, you're out shopping with your mommy!" And I'm like, what? Grocery shopping should not be, like, only one gender. I don't know, I thought that was weird. Anyway, stay-at-home dad problems. So this one needs 4 pieces, this one needs 5. So this one has 5, right? So it's gotta be that, yeah. It could be input output. Yeah, A and B, that might work. I wouldn't know which one is A or which one's B off the top of my head. Oh, that's not right. Oh, I'm just messing up on this challenge. And this should be like a simple challenge too. Yeah, so that resets my thing to 2 in a row because I messed up. So I think this time let's just try to look at every single thing. Okay, so this is a male and female end. That's a male and female end. That's the match. Okay, just look carefully. This needs 2 male ends on that one. This piece has 2 male ends. Let's see. Okay, this one needs 2 female ends. It's got 3 things. Yep, there are definitely more stay-at-home dads now than there used to be, like, I don't know, 20 years ago. But it's still often the case that, you know, when I'm out in public, I'm the only stay-at-home dad there. So, you know, I take my kid to, you know, story time at the library. I'm the lone dude. If I could just get that cat.
I just can't seem to catch that cat.
Every now and then, it'll be like I'll go to that, you know, go to one of these, you know, public events, and it's you know, a man and his wife there, and I just.
Oh my gosh, this bolt has been shaved off. What happened to the scaffolding was no accident.
I think it's okay if, you know, both parents come to, like, you know, a toddler event or a kid event, but it's like, no, one of you could be staying at home, cleaning the house, doing laundry, getting work done. You don't both have to go watch kids run around and be crazy. You gotta be efficient. So, I mean, that's what we're doing now is, you know, I'm playing video games while I'm doing this work and making very small amounts of money. My wife is watching the kids.
The famous Nile princess that Lois Manson played, her life was a success. Her name will never fade.
Yeah, so basically I am a stay-at-home dad, but you know, I watch the kids, but I've got this little YouTube business. I make a little bit of money. So I checked from the live streams I did yesterday, and you know, I had a half-hour live stream, and I made 30 cents. Woo! 30 cents, guys. I'm making the big
Looks
bucks
like these
here
are part
on
of a
YouTube.
wardrobe item. I'd better check it out.
So it's funny how, you know, I live stream, but I actually make all the money with afterwards. People don't watch these things live; they just watch the live streams a long time afterwards. So that's where all the money is. Yay! Yeah, I'll try not to spend all those 30 cents in one place.
Here, kitty.
What was interesting was for Mother's Day, so I went to the park on Mother's Day, and it was all just guys with their kids. There were like 5 other dads there, and like 1 mom. That's like for the first time ever, I was like one of 5 dads.
It's too heavy to move. There's a wooden ramp here, but it's broken. Maybe I can build a new ramp.
Somebody says I could do super chat. I seem to remember super chat was disabled for me. I'm looking at it now and I'm not seeing that option anywhere. So sorry, I can't do super chat. I'm not sure what that is, but I think it's for live streaming, and it's like where Superman shows up and chats with you.
A.H. Arthur Hitchens? Wonder why he'd need that decoder.
Okay, so Arthur's got the decoder. Let's pull this lever, see what it does.
These levers control that crane. It looks like it can hold a lot of weight.
I seem to remember this puzzle. Nancy's gonna make a ramp. She's gonna make a ramp and use this lever to pull it. I don't know why I need a hammer and nails, though. Let's see. Where am I going to get nails? That's a lot of paint. This is locked with a key. What made the paint red? Well, what made red paw prints red paint? There's something in here. Let's look at it. I don't want to touch it. That's gross. I'd get my hand all wet. Covered in paint. Okay, so what's inside this drawer? Let's look. That's a hammer. I mean, those are nails. Okay, so let's go with... Do you think we should use hammer and nails together? Yeah. Hammer and nails together with the wood to make a ramp, which I move with the crane, and then I pull with this thing. That's a pretty good ramp, actually. I can't believe Nancy just built a ramp out of nowhere. Nancy's pretty amazing. Time for a bonus round. Let's see if I can do this. Got it. Yay. Okay, let's see if I can, oh no. I'm terrible at this. Okay. That was a 75 down there. Okay, 25, 25. 10 and... Oh no, okay. Boo, yeah, okay. Oh no, okay. Don't panic. Ooh, 250, 250. Yeah, I'm not getting the third round this time. Oh well. Woo! Okay, so I'm gonna skip the talking and Nancy. Not the talking. That's a scene of Nancy walking around. So she went to wardrobe.
Where those beads came from now.
Yeah, whoever destroyed the set dropped a bead, and we've got a note here. To whom it may concern, this is the first movie I've ever worked on where I hate going to work. This is terrible. It's cursed. P.S. I quit. Tatiana. Poor Tatiana. Okay, so I'm looking around. This looks like a newspaper article. Brooks has the looks, but none of the... I can't read this. Anyway, it's by Lydia Lynn saying Eda Brooks, the star of the movie, is pretty terrible. Aww. And... aha, here we go. A notice for Molly.
Looks like the costumes are strewn everywhere. Maybe I'll put them away. I am the new production assistant after all.
Your mother doesn't work here. Put everything away. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now I need to find something else. I don't like this particular challenge. I like it when I can find 100 things all at once, not when there's one thing I can find and it's hidden. Here we go.
For reference only. Ah, okay. Here's how I can figure out which costumes belong in which lockers.
Okay, there's a whip. I believe I use it to whip these things. These headpieces, just whip them. I, whipped it good. Boom, 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 boom. Whip! Nancy's basically Indiana Jones now. Okay. So which locker does that go into? I guess we need to figure it out based on the costumes. This guy, let's go with the male costume, right? No? Okay, then it's this locker. Okay, I'll use the broom here.
I don't want to use this broom until after I'm done putting everything away.
I'm just failing at this. Okay. That goes... okay, so MT is that costume. one must be the middle costume. That's a necklace, not the shoulder piece? I'm just terrible at this. Okay, every girl needs a tiara. So, I think a tiara is on that costume. Okay, then it's this costume. Okay, then it's on the... What? Does tiara go on the statue head? Okay. Okay, well, at least getting the one thing in place helps you figure out where the other one is. Maybe. Okay, what locker does this go? Well, it looks like this is the only locker I can put things into. So, by process of elimination, that's the right one. Aha, so the bead is in this locker.
The beads I found on the broken scaffolding match the ones on this Nefertiti costume.
So what could have scratched that up? I don't know. What is the one thing I am missing here? Here we go. Okay, so what scratched it up?
This screwdriver was used to scratch out that nameplate. Looks like someone was upset.
Very upset. So it was Ida Brooks's locker. She is the star of the movie, as we know.
Now let's clean up this mess.
Ah!
Huh?
Creepy person just watching Nancy clean up.
Who are you?
Oh my gosh, you're Ida Brooks. Hi, I'm Nancy Drew, the new production assistant.
Ugh, I was hoping you were the new wardrobe person. Ever since Tatiana quit, this room's been a disaster. I've lost 2 pairs of Italian shoes in here.
I saw Tatiana's note.
Yeah, she seemed really scared.
She was really scared of the accidents.
All these people quitting, they're such wusses. So what if the set is cursed, nobody's died or even gotten hurt? What the heck is their problem?
By any chance, is your costume
Missing a bead?
missing a bead?
Yes! Nobody can find the glue gun, so now wherever I go, I leave a trail of beads.
Do you get upset when you read those tabloid articles by
Lydia Lynn?
Lydia Lynn?
Upset? Did they spell my name wrong? No, they spelled it right. Why would I get upset? It's free publicity. Actually, there's 2 stories in there about me. Well, technically, the second one's about Lois Manson, but it's kind of about me, seeing as how I'm playing the part she played in the first Pharaoh movie before she bit it. Or should I say, before the snake bit her.
How did the nameplate on your locker?
Get all scratched up.
How did it get all scratched up?
I don't know. It happened a couple of days ago. Apparently somebody doesn't like me. Although I have no idea why. I mean, as far as stars go, I'm nice as can be. So just buzz off, Mr. Name Scratcher Outer, whoever you are.
Were you on the set? Were you on the set when the scaffolding collapsed?
No. Just so happens I got a call from my agent saying to meet him in the Casbah. That's the lounge near the hotel we're all staying at. So I went over there, and the next thing I knew, the crew came in saying there'd been another accident, and we were done for the night. Hey, you should head over to the Casbah and meet the people you'll be working with. George is there, George Jackson. He's the director. Me, I think I'll go lie down. Being nice all the time is exhausting.
I know what you mean. I often have to lie down after doing a 5-hour live stream. Woo! Okay, so let's go back to the game.
I think I'll take Ida's advice and check out the Casbah.
Someone says Ida's a few bricks short of a pyramid. Yeah, she's not exactly the smartest. And here we go. That's a walking scene. And hey, Nancy gets to do chores.
Hey there! Are you the new production assistant?
Me? Oh, yeah.
I could really use some help here behind the bar. What do you say to taking care of a few of these smoothie orders?
Well, sure. Why not? This should be the perfect opportunity to hear some local gossip.
Nancy's just gonna start making smoothies, because why not? So here are the smoothie orders. You can make any you want. Let's make the hard-boiled detective, which is 2 eggs and 2 orange slices. Now I select orange, and I drop oranges. And that's all there is to it. Try to fill the meter on the left side of the screen. Cool.
Have they put dog biscuits on the menu yet?
I heard when that snake bit Lois Madsen, she didn't so much as gasp. It killed her so quick.
You know who I can't stand? The snake wrangler guy.
The snake sure seemed to like him.
Which is exactly why I don't.
One of the grips told me the reason they've been doing so many takes of Ida is because a shadow keeps showing up behind her on the video playback.
What do you mean, a shadow?
It's like a dark blur just over her shoulder. VidTech can't figure it out. Ever get cold all of a sudden when you're on the set? You know, for no good reason?
Yeah, you too?
All the time. I don't think the set is cursed. I think it's haunted.
They say the first Pharaoh director was so obsessed with
Maybe our fearless director over there sure looks happy.
It's the rattlesnake he's drinking. Can't get enough of them.
What's in those things anyway?
Blueberries, orange slices, and peanut butter. Always served with a snake rattle swizzle stick. You ever want to have a nice long chat with George Jackson? Just put a rattlesnake down in front of him and it'll open right up.
That's a good tip. I need to meet George Jackson. 1 rattlesnake smoothie for George. Coming right up.
I like how on the right side of the screen there are 3 rattlesnakes I'm making. At the time we're talking about rattlesnakes. Just a coincidence, but it's silly. Hey George, how's it going?
Ah, there we go. My favorite thirst quencher. You must be the new production assistant, Nancy Drew. I'm George Jackson, director of films, lover of rattlesnakes.
I hear Arthur Hitchens is...
Your BFF. No, he hates you. No, you hate him.
I hear Arthur Hitchens is really making you angry these days.
That's not true. I swear if the members of this crew were half as good at working as they are at spreading rumors, we would have wrapped this picture 2 weeks ago. I don't know who told you that, but Arthur Hitchens and I get along just fine.
Will your version of Pharaoh be similar to the original Pharaoh movie?
My film will be nothing like the cheesy, overwrought monstrosity classic studio spewed out 75 years ago. My Pharaoh will be spectacular in every sense of the word. I do intend to shoot the climactic death scene in exactly the same way, shot for shot, as the original director. You know, as a kind of intellectual exercise. But even then, I guarantee you there will be no mistaking my work for his.
I hear Ida...
is crazy. Yeah.
I hear Ida can be hard to work with.
Directing Ida has been a challenge, but fortunately I love challenges. Thus I love Ida. Every self-centered, scatterbrained, ophidiophobic square inch of her.
Ophidiophobic?
She's afraid of snakes. Something she conveniently failed to mention until after she'd signed a contract. See, the climax of the film happens when her character, Nefertiti, tries to murder someone using a poisonous snake. Which means to shoot that scene, Ida has to be ready, willing and able to hold a live snake. Non-poisonous, of course.
What if she won't do it?
Oh, she'll do it. Like it or not, Ida is going to do that final scene just like it was done in the original.
Why do you think this production of Pharaoh is...
That is just kind of ominous. It's like, she's going to hold a snake. And, like, she's an actress, right? She can at least pretend she's not scared of snakes. Maybe. She doesn't seem like the best actress ever, but whatever.
Why is this production having so many accidents?
Molly McKenna, the mad course cutter. It's her fault. Anytime you have a producer whose first concern is money and last concern is safety, what do you get? Accidents.
So you don't believe?
You don't believe in the curse?
You don't believe in any curse?
All I know is Sometimes it seems like that lady is deliberately trying to sabotage her own shoot.
I'll let you get back to your rattlesnake.
For that, I thank you.
I'd sure like to get Arthur's take on all this. Maybe I'll head over to his office.
La da da da. He doesn't know. Accidents happen. That's what they say. Accidents happen. Night or day. Accidents happen when you're
Looks like Arthur
awake
isn't here,
or you're
which means it's a
napping.
good time to snoop
Accidents
for that
happen,
decoder.
and that's okay. There's a screwdriver. I can't pick this type of lock. Screwdriver 8. Oh, I messed up. Okay. This is an interesting box. Let's look at it. Button code. Okay. I seem to recall. Yeah, we need to get this chalk. Use that chalk to make the buttons work. How am I going to pick up the chalk, though? That seems to be a problem. What's inside this hat band? We've got a key. What needs to be unlocked? That needs to be unlocked. What's inside here? I need to open this bag. Okay, it's a bag. It's a shaving brush. Great. I use it for chalk. I use the chalk on here.
Now I can
What
see
buttons
which
were
buttons have
pressed?
fingerprints on them. I just need to figure out which buttons get pressed first.
I can't tell which one is more. I think it's this one.
All right, got it.
Yeah! Okay, so what was locked up inside here? To whom it may concern, take a look at the poster. Aha, the movie poster for the original film. It has a secret. And the location of the decoder can be found within Poe's telltale heart. I love how, you know, Arthur writes a clue on a piece of paper which also has a clue. It's like we definitely are maximizing clues here. Okay, so let's open the book. You're supposed to look at the book, not open the book. Okay, so there's something underneath the floorboards. What do I use to pry it up? Probably the screwdriver. And what's in here? I'm gonna look.
This must be the decoder that was missing from that crate on the set.
That stolen decoder. Well, I guess it's not stolen. I guess he technically owns it.
I bet each hieroglyph in the note represents one letter of the alphabet. I just need to match letters with hieroglyphs.
This sounds like a lot of work. The ruler of the Nile is... I have no idea. Oh gosh. Can I switch to the next one? Okay, the famous Nile princess that Lois played. That's Nefertiti. Okay, so N is gotta be that little eyeball thingy. If I can find it. Okay, and then E's gotta be that, this one. And hopefully, like, spelling out the, hopefully spelling this out will help me with the other one. Right. Oh, wait, what was that one? The star, oh, the star of the movie, that's Lois. That's an easy one. Okay. Okay, eyeballs are O. I is gonna have to be the bird. And then S is gonna be this. So Lois, and this one has an O in it, but that's not too helpful. Maybe it's supposed to be Pharaoh. That could be it. Yeah. It's the name of the movie. Okay, so P is this person. And then A has to be this. And then R is going to be a pyramid. Okay, and then F is going to have to be the 3 palm leaves. And then T is going to be a person sitting down. Is that it? Or are we done?
Hey, there's a voicemail. Maybe I should check up on who's been calling Arthur.
Ooh, voicemails, huh? Okay.
Hi, Arthur. It's me. I was just wondering if you needed to talk. You know my number.
He's got a secret girlfriend? Oh my.
I take it you're Arthur Hitchens?
That that I am, Nancy. No need to apologize for breaking into my office. It's exactly what I was hoping you'd do. It proves that you are indeed up to the task at hand, which, unbeknownst to Ms. McKenna, is the real reason I suggested she hire you. Here, I'd like you to have this. I found it in the janitor's closet. It's an old lock-picking kit. Take it.
Great, I bet this'll come in handy. I hear you intend to build...
a theme park.
I hear you intend to build another theme park right here.
That's correct. The fact that a promising starlet died while shooting a movie here, the fact that the set was buried immediately after the film wrapped, the fact that a new version of the very same movie is being filmed in the very same place. Combine these elements with state-of-the-art attractions, and I believe the public will flock to Pharaohland by the thousands.
When you said the real reason I was hired...
So it's really cool that Nancy doesn't get in trouble for snooping. Yeah, this is rare. Okay, so this guy is our secret boss.
It wasn't to investigate all the accidents, was it?
Few people know this, but the version of Pharaoh that was shown in theaters back in 1937 was not the version the director shot. Much of his footage, the scene in which poor Lois Manson met her demise in particular, was somehow lost. Were it to be found, it would be incredibly valuable publicity for my version of the movie.
And you'd like me to try to find it?
Correct. I have reason to believe that the director hid the missing footage somewhere on the set of the original movie just before the studio bulldozed over it. If that footage really is down there, Nancy, I want it.
That director, was his name by any chance?
ZB Collingwood. So yeah, that's really cool that Nancy was not hired to investigate accidents. She was actually hired to find the missing footage from the original film 75 years ago.
Was his name ZB Collingwood?
Yes, that is correct. I think whoever's been causing these accidents is trying to shut down my production so they can look for Collingwood's lost footage. Nancy, I think you have what it takes to find this lost footage. I suggest you head over to the Hotel Maltese. I'm keeping the cast and crew there with strict orders not to talk to the media. I suggest you start your investigation in Ms. McKenna's room.
Your producer, Molly? She's a suspect?
Make no mistake, Ms. Drew. Everyone is a suspect.
Well, that's ominous. Okay, someone's pointed out that Joy Trent did not object to Nancy snooping in her office in Nancy Drew, the Haunted Carousel. That's true, but I maintain that Nancy was not snooping in her office. She was just leaving a note, like a good person. The fact that she actually left a note behind, I mean, maybe that was just cover for snooping, but I don't think it was a cover for snooping. I think she legitimately just wanted to leave a note. Oh, I'm doing terribly. Okay. Okay, 25. Good. Let's see if I ever get to round 4 on this challenge. Probably not. Job. Yeah, no way am I doing this in like 12 seconds. Okay. Gosh. I got the 250s at least. Those are the important ones to get, right? Ah! Oh, no. Oh, out of time. I'm a gifted gumshoe now. Maybe I'll be a super cool detective next. Okay, let's skip the walking scene because those take forever. And let's see, this is empty and dry. Oh, I remember this. Okay, that plant needs water. That's a cane. This fountain is turned off at the moment. We have a random fish that needs an eye. And candy for the guests. Ooh, wait, we need to look at the poster. Right, that was on our list of things to do. Let's look at the
It looks like
poster
there are
first.
hieroglyphs all along the edges of this old movie poster. Let's see if I can decipher them.
So with the decoder, we can just make all these matches. So I think this first word's got to be find, right? Find the... Unless I'm mistaken, this is Naja Haji, or Haji, or... It's the Egyptian cobra. The Egyptian cobra.
What in the world does Naja Haji mean?
Oh hey, Nancy's even worse at pronouncing it than I am. Yeah, Naja Haji, I think is how we pronounce it. Could be wrong. Okay, so we still need to find Molly's room. Let's look at this article. To be constantly sworn by crowds is terrible, so stars sometimes use a relative's name, or fake names, or a look-alike might work, or in disguise. So let's take a look. Where's Molly's room? You know, I work for Molly. Can't you just tell me? Okay, so which one is going to be Molly McKenna? It's, Aria? Is it going to be Kelly McConman? Yeah, I think that's it.
Aha! Molly's staying in room 614.
Yes, solved that puzzle. So we need to find a way to get to room 614. I don't think the key is here.
But there's no key for room 614 here. It's a good thing I have that lock-picking kit.
Yeah, but first we need to get there. And I imagine we've got lots of puzzles to solve first, because we've got 3 more things to find. Okay, anything between the cushions. Move the cushions. Okay, what's high-tech to use? A security card. This thing.
I can't walk past that security camera. They'll recognize me.
Oh, okay, I need something to help disguise me. Gosh. What is the final thing that I am trying to find on this page? Room. It's not a page. Like the hat. Okay, I need to pick that lock. I'll need the key to pick that lock, unless I'm mistaken. Okay, I'm trying to remember this. There's one more thing, it says. There's one more thing on the screen I need to find. The fountain does not... there's nothing on the fountain. No sparkles on the fountain. Okay, let's just be boring and use our mouse over every single square inch of the screen until we find something. That? No, that's the phone. Whew! Okay, I found nothing. Wow. You just saw me move my mouse all over the screen. I feel like I used the cane for something high up. Okay. It really does feel like the fountain should be turned on, right? Here. Got it. Okay, candy goes in the candy jar, which gives me an eyeball, or a note. Let's look at the note. The fountain will only turn on between those hours. Okay. So where is the clock? So we're gonna use the cane to adjust the clock so the fountain turns on. The fountain gives us water. Water the plants, giving us an eyeball for the fish, giving us the key. Okay, let's look inside. The key for the hat, which I use with my detective thing. Now I've got to disguise while I break into her area. Woo! I love how it's puzzle, puzzle, puzzle. There's just tons of puzzles in a row. It's just that one thing I missed, that one little tiny piece of candy. And now I'm a super sleuth. Hey, that works. That was my character's name, huh? Okay, Molly's room. We're gonna do some lock picking. Okay, if you've got the bottom row with the wrong tumblers, don't worry, you can make the correct pattern on top of the wrong ones. Oh, come on, right-clicking doesn't work? Okay, whatever. I thought right-clicking totally worked for switching tumblers around. It did earlier, right? Unless I'm mistaken. Maybe I was just wrong. I need 2 more orange ones. Yeah, that was really kind of a mean challenge there. Come on, give me more of these orange ones.
Yes.
Got it. Woo! Okay, that is exactly how you pick locks in real life. Of course. I can't just rip that open. I'm going to need to steam it open, but there's no steam. Tweezers. Let's see. I seem to remember we need to, like, use the tweezers on the boots or something like that. Let's keep snooping. This has some water in it. What has she been working on? Ah, password protected, of course. What has she been watching on TV? The batteries are dead. Oh man, she's been watching a lot of TV. I can take batteries out of here. Batteries out of there. On the TV remote. And then TV remote on the TV. All we see are a random schedule. TV schedule. Okay. Let's see, I need water. Okay, water here to create steam. Let's see, it needs to heat up, so I imagine I use it to heat it up, and then I use it on the envelope. Nice. Okay, so let's see what this envelope says. Miss McKenna, we really like your business, but please stop calling us. Just write down your password, okay? Okay, so her password is hidden. Okay, I think I can see something in here. It's a card. Let's see it. Okay, 10 p.m. is your favorite show on Channel 2. So it's Dex. Dex. She likes watching the show Dex. Okay, this isn't just a pen. Oh, I guess I need to look at it. There's something in the cap. Tweezers. Splash hot water on your face to help remember. Rolo. Dex. Rolodex is her password.
Oh my gosh. Molly is researching the lost film footage.
Oh no. I like how one of the things on the website was, wait, maybe it's the ghost of the snake that killed Lois. It's the one that's haunting
Nancy.
this area.
Are you making progress?
You may be right about Molly McKenna. I checked out her laptop, and the last website Molly visited was...
The Pharaoh Files.
The website she visited was Pharaoh Files. She definitely knows about the lost footage.
The Pharaoh Files. Nothing but a gossip board for misguided conspiracy theorists. But yes, that proves Molly is aware of the existence of the footage. And because she has more access to the set than anyone, causing accidents would be child's play for her. She seems to spend an inordinate amount of time in the prop room on the upper level of the soundstage. Perhaps it's time someone found out why she always keeps it locked.
One other thing. In his letter, why did George...
Accuse you of lying.
accuse you of lying.
I've invested every cent I have in this project. I'm doing everything I can to avoid bankruptcy. So I was forced to pull a few strings to get George to direct this film for as little pay as possible. The prop room awaits, Ms. Drew.
I don't know if I like that explanation. It's like, okay, well, I just sort of cheated him.
Yikes! What's all this glass doing here? I should probably pick it up before going to the prop room.
Oh, yeah, this looks dangerous. Okay. And this is an interesting color choice. Glow-in-the-dark paint. Nice. Okay, glow-in-the-dark paint. This is a light switch. I guess I can turn it off to see the glow-in-the-dark paint, but should I really do that now? I wonder what happened here. Let's look. The fire axe is missing. Oh no. And there's one more thing to check. I need a key for this door. Okay, great. Let's turn off the lights. That's so glow-in-the-dark paint. What's this say? Key in Tut base. It's kind of hard to see with that little pop-up thing in the way. Key in Tut base. Okay, Tut, let's check your base. It's stuck. I need to tap it open. Do I have anything I can use? Can I turn the lights back on? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so what do I have around here that I can use just to hit that statue? I don't know. Oh, here we go. Here it is. There's the key to the door. Ah, and that gives me a broom so I can sweep up that glass. And now for the prop
Looks
room.
like someone beat me to the punch when it comes to investigating this prop room. Hey, what's this on the floor?
Oh no, somebody beat me to the punch. What is it on the floor, huh? If I could just get this open. Look at it. No, use my hand on it. It's a data chip. It's the data chip from the security camera. Aha! I can open the door. Yeah, it's sort of wide open. Shouldn't be that tough.
Whoever broke in sure trashed the place. I guess I'll clean and look for evidence.
Let's look for clues. Okay, his mouth is not budging. I need to move all of these things. That bird belongs somewhere. There's an urn. There's a prop. There's another prop. Let's see. There's a prop. I'd better poke it with something before I pick it up, just in case it's a real snake. I don't think it's a real snake in the prop room, Nancy. Okay, a pot or a vase goes there, and there are still 6 items for me to find. Okay, there's an ankh. The sarcophagus is empty. A spear. Okay, I'll use it on the snake. It's not a real snake, so I'll put it in the snake box. There's something else in the box besides snakes. Let's look. It's some sort of scepter. I can use this to scoop things, like those packing peanuts. I still need to throw those peanuts away somewhere. A mummy is just lying around? No, put it in the sarcophagus. Okay, it's locked, and there's that mark. Wait a minute. Was that this? Do they match? Yeah, okay. Puzzle solving. Puzzle solving. Yep, Nancy's cleaning again. Nancy likes cleaning up. There's something here and it's not mummy parts. Let's take a look at it. It's a packing manifest. I bet it goes with this packing manifest. But that, I need to find a way to open this mouth. Let's see. This needs a vase, so I'll put the urn there. Yeah. 2 more things. Yep. Yeah, if Nancy doesn't... If this detective thing doesn't work out, Nancy will become a maid. Okay, packing peanuts go there. What's in here? A crowbar? What could I use a crowbar on? There's got to be something here I could use a crowbar on. Yes, the mouth of this alligator. This clipboard is a packing manifest. We'll match the 2 packing manifests together. Oh no! Somebody made a fake backing manifest. So they actually stole the flash boom.
There, all clean. Hannah would be proud.
Oh, all clean? I thought there were still a couple of things I still had to move, like that one. Yeah, I did not move that bird to its place. The game just assumed I did. Nice! Nice! Woo!
Nancy?
Oh no.
What are you doing in here? And what did you do to the door?
It wasn't me. It was like that when I got here. Somebody must have broken in earlier tonight.
Why would somebody break in? There's nothing valuable in here.
If there's nothing valuable in here,
then why was it locked?
why was the room locked?
Because film crews have notoriously sticky fingers, that's why. Besides, I store flash boom in here. That's a pyrotech we use for special effects.
I saw a crate of flash boom.
It's empty.
It was completely empty.
That's not good. That stuff can also be used as an explosive.
Who knew it was in here?
Well, let's see. Everyone?
I checked out the scaffolding. I found a bolt that was shaved off and a bead from Ida's costume.
Shaved off? If the scaffolding collapsed because someone tampered with the bolts, that means these accidents aren't accidents at all. But Ida can't be causing them. She has the mental capacity of a grapefruit.
Whoever broke in wrecked the security camera too, or tried to. The chip that was inside the camera.
Is still intact.
The chip was still intact. Is the editing room here equipped to play back video that was recorded digitally?
Of course.
I need to see what's on that chip. It could give us a look at our burglar.
The editing room's all yours. Just be sure to check out Ida's locker when you're done. She might be a better actress than I thought.
Okay. So now we're gonna have another bonus round. Let's go. Wow, I was having really good luck with that matching round. Oh man, wow, that was the fastest round one I think I've done ever. Oh no. Okay, 50-50. Done. Okay, maybe I'll get to level 4 this time. Wow, really? Ah. Oh no. Don't mess up, don't mess up. 250, 250. Really? Oh! Come on! Oh, everything was right next to each other that time. It was really easy. Okay. Well, I'm getting pretty close to getting the next detective ranking anyway. I don't know what chapter I'm on. I guess I could find out. Here's a short tour of your thing, okay? What are you doing on the screen? Bonus levels. Here we go. Okay, so there are 26 chapters. I'm only about halfway through the game. It's like a 3-hour game, generally. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna throw my thingy here. What could it be? Let's look at it.
A digital decryptor. I can use this to hack into the chip from the security camera.
So this is literal Tetris. No. Okay, it's sideways Tetris. During the game, you need to do it. Okay, ready to start. Let's go. I I need like a single piece, thank you. Oh, jeez. So it looks like right-clicking just changes the orientation of the piece. And it doesn't look like clicking, it doesn't look like it's the like the lock-picking game where I just click and that will change, you know, that will change. I can choose a piece that's in line just by clicking fancy. Oh, I'm done, right? This has got to be it, right? Whew. Yeah, come on, tell me I'm done.
There we go. Now I can see what the security camera captured. That's the same cloak I saw in the wardrobe room.
Wow. Person took an axe to the security camera. It's terrible. A new edition of the newspaper. Wow.
Security stepped up. No kidding.
I think there are lasers that I can't see. That's some major security just for Ida's locker. Is there something really valuable in the locker? I don't think there is. Okay, so, I don't see anything here. Let's just do the trick of moving my mouse all around the screen until I find whatever it is. Here we go. Here are things. I want to open this. That's not it. Okay, that could make a big cloud of dust. Screwdriver. Okay. Okay. Hand on that thing. That gives me a mirror. I get the mirror off with a screwdriver. Now I'm going to use the mirror with the powder. No? Okay, the mirror here maybe? Or the powder here. The mirror there. Okay, excellent. Okay, so now Nancy can attack the lock. If you forget the password, the dark ones will help you remember. Wow, so just like Molly, Ida just has a terrible memory. I can't quite see what's in here. It's B1. And then R3. So I imagine it's, sorry, I imagine B1. B1, Y2, R3, look inside here, and then G4.
There we go. Now I should be able to open this locker.
What's in the locker? Snake!
Well, now that the snake is gone, I can check out what's in the locker. Whoa, what's all this? I'll need to move some of her stuff so I can inspect everything.
Okay, move the lipstick. Probably move the flower. Let's see. Probably... No, not lockpick the necklace. Move the necklace. Okay, so let's take a look.
Ida sure is trying to get into the part.
That is kind of creepy. Ida trying to look just like Lois. Let's take a look at this picture again.
Wow, an autographed picture of Lois Manson.
Who was Lois Manson? Died after being bitten by a snake. Very mysterious. Okay, let's read the book.
Agapanthus africanus, or the lily of the Nile, is a beautiful plant with blue-violet flowers. Plant in full sun for the prettiest blooms.
And here's another article. Lois Lay Manson, private funeral. What does this say? Go ahead, hate me, 'cause I'm beautiful. Dream big. Dream big, everyone. Dream big. Okay, we'll move the glove. The Jewel of Karnak. What's this?
The huge Jewel of Karnak emerald was lost during the shooting of the original Pharaoh film. Could the director's clues be leading me to it? More importantly, could Ida be after it?
Is Ida trying to get a super cool jewel? Could be.
A snake just slid over my foot! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Somebody catch it, please! I hate snakes! I hate snakes!
Ida, it's okay. I'll catch it. I promise. Just calm down.
Catch it and put it back in the reptile room. It must have escaped or something.
I will. I promise. Just calm down. What's the reptile room?
It's where they keep all the icky creatures they're using for the shoot. Snakes, lizards, frogs, turtles. Why's my locker open?
Turtles aren't
Look,
bad.
I'm gonna level with you. I'm not really a production assistant.
I'm a private detective.
I'm a private detective.
A private detective? Really? Wait a minute. You opened my locker?
I don't know why
and I hate to tell you this, but
I don't know why I'm telling her the truth. But okay. Let's see. Your locker. The snake came from your locker.
that snake came from your locker.
Someone put a snake in my locker? Was it poisonous?
I couldn't really tell, but probably not. Do you have any idea who might have put it there?
No. I mean, yes. Whoever's been watching me, that's who it was. Wherever I go, on the set, in the hotel, I get the creepiest feeling that someone's staring at me. I mean, of course people stare at me because I'm young and beautiful and all that, but this feels more like someone's spying on me.
I saw this book in your locker.
It's kind of weird. It's about the Jewel of Karnak.
It's about the Jewel of Karnak.
See, legend has it that Nefertiti was the original owner of this ginormous emerald that became known as the Jewel of Karnak. Apparently Lois Manson heard that and refused to star in Pharaoh unless the real Jewel of Karnak was used as a prop. And people say I'm a diva. Anyway, during the shoot, the jewel suddenly went missing. Everyone suspected Lois had taken it, which she of course denied. But a couple of days later, that thing with the snake happened and she died. So the movie wrapped, they buried the set, and the Jewel of Karnak was never, ever found. Cool story, huh? Ooh, I gotta go. I'm supposed to meet Molly and Arthur at the Casbah. Find that snake. You promised.
So I guess George is the only one who doesn't know Nancy's a secret detective.
Oh no!
'Cause Molly
Someone
and
let all
Arthur
the
both
reptiles
know.
out of their cages. I guess someone needs to put them back.
Yeah, I found a battery for my flashlight. Okay, so we just need to grab snakes and then use the snake wrench on them, basically. That's a lizard. Lizards go where? Ew, okay, there's a snake. Go. Ah. Oh, come on. Snake. Haha, got you. Yeah, do lizards go somewhere else? Is that sort of the challenge? Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see. What do you guys think? Do the lizards go anywhere else or no? Here, I'll try using the snake cane on the lizards. It works! Okay, great. That helps. That helps. Let's see if we can find them all. Yeah, it looks like there's only one left. Where on earth are you, Mr. Snake? Mr. Lizard? Got you. And now what's this? It's a swizzle stick.
Okay, who's the only person I know who drinks these things?
Yeah, Nancy doesn't actually mind snakes, I guess. She doesn't like the snake in the captive curse, that is correct.
Major Haje. It must be the snake on the poster I need to decode.
Something written here? The light's been out since Wednesday. Fix it. Arrgh. So what else am I looking for? Like, this has roaches. That's kind of gross. They've just got a thing of roaches. What is this?
I don't think they feed the snakes tuna. Could this be for that cat?
Somebody is feeding the cat. Oh, another bonus round. Let's do it. Okay, let's hope this is as lucky as last time. Oh, what? What? Oh. Just me, or did the game freeze for a couple of seconds? Wow, I'm terrible at this. Okay, here we go. By Jove, I don't know what I'm doing. Yes. Yes. Booyah! Okay. I like when the 250s are right next to each other, yeah. Ah, okay. Almost done with Super Sleuth. Nice. So decode the snake. Okay, let's do it. Gosh, okay, so D. What's this letter? This is a musical tune, isn't it? D, E, C, D. Yeah, these are musical notes we have to play.
This doesn't make any sense. Wait, musical notes maybe?
Hey, I figured that out before you, Nancy. Don't take credit for my idea. And who shows up but George and Molly? Oh, it's just George.
Hey, Nancy, right? You look like you're on a mission.
Someone put a snake.
Put a snake in Molly's locker. No, Ida's locker.
Someone put a snake in Ida's locker.
Someone put a live snake in Ida's locker? She must have had a fit.
When I was in the reptile room, I found this swizzle stick.
Wait a minute. If you think I put that snake in Ida's locker, you're dead wrong. Although I applaud whoever did. Exposing her to snakes might help her get over that silly phobia she has.
But you're pretty much the only person around here who drinks rattlesnakes, aren't you?
Yes, but I promise you I have not been in the reptile room in days.
What about the actress from the original Pharaoh movie,
Lois Manson.
Lois Manson? How did she end up with a poisonous snake on the set?
That is a question no one to this day has been able to answer. Some people say the snake wrangler accidentally gave Lois a real asp instead of a non-poisonous black snake. Others say someone knowingly switched the snakes at the last minute. And some say Lois herself switched the snakes because her unrequited love for the film's director had driven her mad. Or maybe she was simply a marked woman. Literally.
What do you mean?
I read somewhere that she had a strange birthmark on her arm. One that resembled the Egyptian hieroglyph that meant cursed. Probably just a Hollywood myth. but even a myth usually has some element of truth in it.
The prop room that Molly McKenna keeps locked was broken into tonight.
Don't tell me you found a rattlesnake swizzle stick in there too.
No, but I do know the thief...
Stole all the flash boom. Oh, it's wearing a cloak.
I do know the thief was wearing a hooded cloak.
Sorry, my hooded cloak is at the cleaners, but I suppose you want to test my hands for traces of flash boom anyway, right? Detective Drew?
How did you know I'm a detective?
I heard someone talking over at the Casbah.
How did you know?
There was flash boom.
Whatever you say.
The thief stole the flash boom. Darn.
How did you know the thief stole the flash boom?
I just assumed that. I mean, it's the only thing in there worth stealing, right? Hey, speaking of the Casbah, that's where I'm headed. Join me?
No thanks.
Suit yourself.
That was weird. I should check out George's room. I'll need the security code to the penthouse, though.
Okay. We're gonna break into his room now. He's being weird. To further increase security, we have installed tamper alarms on the security cameras that will set off an alarm to call the police. The central panel has been installed in the main lobby for the alarm. Oh, okay. I have to use my hand here.
You have 1 new messages. To listen to your messages, please enter your 5-digit employee access code.
Man, that sounds like a lot of work. Okay. So I need an employee number in order to solve this puzzle. Let's see if we can do it. That needs a key. I know at some point I can lift that thing up for an item. Okay, there are two more items on this screen.
I know. I can decrypt the camera's data chip to see George entering his code. I just need to turn off the camera first.
Okay. And what's the final thing? It might be the key for that. None of those keys. There's nothing here at the desk. Gosh, okay. This is twice now I've been totally stuck on this screen trying to find the one thing. Found it. Okay, there must be something in the fountain. Hand. Okay, fountain eye. I need to turn off the fountain before I can get to that. Now I've got the cane. Maybe it's because as we saw, looking at the fountain makes two things appear. So that's kind of sad for me. Okay, so cane on here to turn off the fountain. Now let's look. My Riley. Okay, employee name tag.
Hi, this is Jake from J&S Security Systems. So we got your cameras all serviced, but my technician told me that he misplaced that key you gave him to open the access panel in the lobby. Yeah, I'm real sorry about that. He said he asked the cleaning crew that was in the lobby with him that night, but none of them seemed to remember seeing anything lying around. I hope that's not going to cause you guys too much trouble. We'll keep our eye out and let you know if anything turns up on our end. Thanks.
Maybe the key that opens the service panel is still around here somewhere.
Okay. Well, these are the only two things that match. I can't help but push buttons. Okay, we're gonna turn off the camera. And now digital decrypt it. What? Oh, pull the chip from it and then digital decrypt it. I'm just having no luck here with this particular room, huh? Okay, yeah. This is a tough one. Got it. I should be done, right? Pretty soon. Digital decryptor, yay.
All right.
Got it. Woo! Hi, Anubis head guy. You're my friend.
There's George entering his code. Perfect. Getting that code wasn't so hard.
Yeah, not too hard. Okay, so now I'm almost at the unlock the ultimate private eye.
Here
Wow.
we go. The penthouse. This looks almost as bad as the wardrobe department.
George, why is your room such a mess? Seriously, George.
Whoa, a makeshift photography lab. Shoot, the bulb burned out. How can I get another red bulb?
The batteries are dead. Okay, so there's something in here. Let's look. George has Arthur's credit card. Oh my goodness. Oh my. And there's a snake with a hat. Haha. Okay, red syrup. Aha, I imagine I'll just take a light bulb and then I'll just dump red syrup on it. No. The minibar won't open. Okay. Ah, look, he's got an Oscar. Or an Emmy. Yeah, no, that's an Emmy. Wonder why he's got an Emmy. This looks like George's remote. Let's see what he's been watching. Enter the credit card number. Okay, I've got a credit card. Wow, apparently he's just charged up a huge bill. Okay, so batteries. In the film, lots of pictures he's been taking. Cool. I'm still trying to figure out how to get the one thing back. Yeah, it does sort of look like comics. Someone's saying it's comic book mode when we go through those scenes. Those scenes of Nancy approaching the room. Great, okay, so we put it in a red filter, and that's where we get the red light bulb. Okay, so let's replace it with the other bulb, and now Nancy can see. George isn't a blow dryer type. Okay, those are... I'm just checking to see if there's anything on the left I need. Nope, just those prints. Okay, so let's see. George left that there for a reason. We've got a camera lens. Oh, no. Notes on how to do this stuff. Oh, no, it's just like Dieter's, you know, bathroom lab. I'll have to remember the process at some point. The faucet's stuck. I bet that's what the wrench is for. So now we've got faucet water, that water, and then that water. We also need the camera lens somewhere. And clothespins. Ah, this camera needs a piece. Gotta be the camera lens. Now we can use it. Okay, so now we have everything. Let's relook at these notes. Yeah, Nancy's able to stretch her arms super high to reach that light bulb. That's pretty amazing. Okay, here we are. So developing, okay, so to develop negatives, you remove the film from your camera, you put it in the black bin, then in water, then in white, then you use the photo developer. Oh, wait, is it then we use the photo developer, or do we use negatives, black, water, and then white? Okay, so black, water, and then white. Now let's see what step 2 is. So let's see, use the photographic enlarger to expose onto photographic paper, then repeat the process. Okay, so now I'm gonna dump it here and repeat the process of black, water, and then white. And I imagine I hang them up. And then I'm going to blow dry them clean. Done! Obviously, Nancy stood on the edge of the bathtub and jumped. Yeah, she stood on the bathtub edge in the dark, which is not safe at all. That's clearly what she did.
All these are candid photos of Ida. That's a little creepy.
That is kind of creepy. Yep. So Ida's got the hieroglyph curse thing on her shoulder. And who are we gonna meet this time? Oh, it's Molly and Arthur. Just hanging out together, being cool.
No police. That is absolutely out of the question.
Uh-oh.
Nancy, wonderful timing. A slight problem has arisen.
Ida's missing. She was supposed to meet us at the Casbah, but she didn't. I checked her room. She's not there. I called her agent. He hasn't heard from her. This just isn't like her.
And it isn't like you to be so worried about her.
I'm worried about the picture. All we have left to shoot are her scenes, Arthur. If she isn't on the set tomorrow, we are toast.
Since you put it that way, perhaps you should drop whatever it is you're doing and look for her.
Do you have any idea why George Jackson?
George Jackson has creepy pictures of Ida?
Why George Jackson would be taking pictures of Ida on the sly? You know, without her knowing it?
That makes no sense. He spends all day with Ida on the set. Why would he secretly be taking pictures of her?
I don't know, but he's got a ton of them in his room.
That's sick.
Is George?
Secretly secretly a fan of her? Okay, is he still at the Casbah?
Is George still at the Casbah?
To my knowledge, he was never there. At least, not while we were waiting for Ida to show.
And we were there for quite a while.
That's odd. He said that's where he was going.
Ida's missing, George is missing, George has been stalking Ida. I'm getting a little creeped out here. Arthur, we really should.
No police.
Then go over to the Casbah and keep your ears open. Listen for the latest gossip on Ida. It might help you figure out where she is.
Find Ida. Quickly.
I love it. Ida's missing. Let's listen to gossip. Maybe that will work. Yep. Yeah, somebody is saying George's name is a lot like Nancy's friend George. That it is possible that they just spell George with a J in this game, just so we don't confuse it with George Marvin. Not George Marvin,
I shouldn't
George
snoop
Vane.
until all the customers are gone. Luckily, it's almost closing time. In the meantime, I can make smoothies and listen for more gossip.
Gossip. Okay, so double-sized.
I heard the camera operator talking to one of the grips earlier. He's gone through 3 lenses since we started shooting on stage A. He'll put a new lens on. Everything's fine 1 minute. Next minute, cracked. For absolutely no reason.
That Molly McKenna's a piece of work, isn't she?
Hey, she's a lot better than that Stanislaw was. How someone as neurotic as him got to be line producer is beyond me.
He used to be fine, but 2 days into the shoot, he just started getting real anxious and uptight about every little thing. It was weird. It was almost like he'd become someone else.
Whoa.
You know Hector, the gazillion-year-old set builder?
What about him?
He says the reason they bulldozed over the first Pharaoh set was because right after Lois Manson died, it got infested with bugs.
Bugs?
Yeah, like beetles and cockroaches and stuff. They were all over the place, in all the walls, the lights, props, everywhere. So they buried the whole kit and caboodle. You tried the whiteout diet yet?
Which one is that?
That's the one where...
Seen Ida lately?
Nope. She's rendezvousing with someone down at the docks.
The docks?
You know, when you go the back way through the Main Street attraction.
Oh yeah, where the Nile princess is tied up. Who's Ida rendezvousing with?
Look around. Who else don't you see in here?
George Jackson?
Bingo.
So that's where Ida went. I didn't know there were any docks around here. I wonder how you get to that back entrance. I'll have to figure that out as soon as I'm done snooping in here.
They just said how to get to the back entrance, Nancy. Okay. Anyway, all our gossip paid off. And now we need to fix everything, because we are very helpful people. Ah, blender goes with blender base. That works. I need a key for that. This is fastened with screws. This is not a wireless microphone. Let's test it. How do I test a microphone? Here we go. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. My name's Nancy, as you can see. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Use the dolly to move this. Ah, let's open up this light bulb thing. Shiny bulb probably will fix that thing, which clearly has a broken bulb. I'd probably need a screwdriver or something there, yeah? I see a juicy future for that apple. What do you call an apple in a blender? Delicious! Ha 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 ha! Ah, now we're done. Final step. Fill the juicer. I don't know what that final step is. Okay, so let's see. It's got to be one more item to mess with here. Prep the smoothie bar. Okay. Yeah, Nancy was very much talking loudly where everybody could hear her. Granted, this place is pretty empty, but... The juice? Somebody's saying juice. I need to grab the juice. No, I'm not seeing any juice anywhere. It feels like this towel would be useful for something. Oh, come on, Nancy. Haha, here we go. We found a screwdriver. Okay, yay. Fix that light bulb. There's something in here. Break at 25 hertz. So let's change it to 25 hertz. And that breaks this glass. That gives me a key. I'm going to pick it up with this rag and use the key over here.
This could come in handy. Maybe I'll just borrow it for a little while.
I like this. It's like, Boyd, hey, I know you're behind schedule fixing this up, but hey, guess what? This is an audio-only adapter. Yay! So that will work with my decryptor. I think we have to do that in the very next chapter, and that's it.
That cat just shredded this music.
You're so whiny, Nancy. I need a special key to open this. That cat shredded this music. It's just not very nice. This looks loose. What is that a picture of, even? An audio diary. Okay, we got a secret audio diary. That's right. We have a secret audio diary. We can find it under notes.
Recorded by Z.B. Collingwood on December 13th, 1936. The day the scales fell from my eyes. I saw the first rough cut of my masterpiece, and was immediately struck by two things. Lois Manson is one of the most beautiful women ever created, and she is a perfectly dreadful actress. I believe that with judicious editing, Pharaoh can and will be saved, but oh, how blind I've been. I must think of a way to spare poor Lois the humiliation that surely awaits her, to see that she is remembered for something, anything other than her utter lack of talent.
Ouch. Ouch. Okay. So that candle's out. This needs something. It's obviously gotta get the pillow. What's this? A lucky penny. For penny wishes. There's something in here. There aren't just pennies in here. It's... I must confess, that woman has no talent. No talent at all. Okay, so we need something to fix the piano things. Okay, we're gonna use the matches to light that. That gives me tape. now let's just play the piano. This is actually kind of a cool song.
Now I
unless
can try out those
remember.
musical notes I decoded from the Egyptian cobra.
Nancy's just not even going to try anymore. Okay, so... That is a cool song. I like it.
That was pretty. Wonder if that song has a name. Here we go. The Nile Princess. Where have I heard that name before?
It's the name of the boat in the harbor. Okay, so we beat that level. We rocked the Casbah. Benito like it. Rock the Casbah. Rock the Casbah. Benito like it. Rock the Casbah. I have no idea what the lyrics to that song are, but it sounds like a needle like it. If you don't like it, a needle like it. That's what I say. Ever have that happen where you don't know the lyrics to a song? You've just been making it up forever, and then you look up the lyrics to the song and get disappointed when you find out what they actually are? So I remember my cousin talking about that with Fire, Wind, and Rain. So it's dancing in September. Sounds sort of like that. And my cousin's like, I want to know what those lyrics were. So I eventually looked it up, and the lyrics are, wow, oh, wow, dancing in September, wow, 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 wow. I'm like, yeah. So those weren't actual words they were singing. They were just making sounds. Earth, Wind, and Fire, yeah. That's the name of that song. Yep, so Nancy's really good at playing piano. She needs to join the school orchestra. Let's look at this.
It looks like the Dead at the Wheel attraction uses a car and a fake crash wall, along with a detective statue. I guess there was more to that statue than I thought.
It's a pretty awesome statue. And now I need to find this random thing. They just smashed through the fake wall in order to reach the docks. Okay. I've gotta think that there's an alternate entrance to that area. But yeah. Yep. So the band is called Earth, Wind, and Fire, and their song is called September. Mr. September approves of the song's title. There's something in here. Oh, I need to look? So that's instructions for resetting the
That
attraction.
fake wall is sturdier than I expected. Looks like I'll have to activate this Dead at the Wheel attraction somehow.
Wonder if I can turn the car on. It's
I think the car is part of this attraction, but it looks like it's broken.
Let's pick this lock. See, the puzzle doesn't start until I start dropping things, huh? Oh, come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on. This game is just being mean. It knows I need orange. Give me orange. Come on, let's go. Oh, jeez. Okay. Got it. Okay. So now, blue, orange, blue. Oh no. Okay. Blue. top of it.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I've got it. So now I can look inside here. Let's look. It's tools. Maybe I use the tools to fix the car. And now the car works. I need to put the token inside here. Oh, jeez. Okay, I need to look in there again for another token. And Nancy should just carry a lock-picking kit with her. Lock-picking kit with her at all times. It's just so useful. That was a cool ride, that you get shot by a statue and your car crashes into a wall.
Cool. I wonder how the car gets repaired at the end of the attraction.
And here we go, that's how we get through the wall. Just smash a car into the wall. Ooh, closer and closer to Ultimate Private Eye. I don't know how many points we need to unlock it, though. And audio decryptor. Okay, let's see. Ooh, there's a 3-piece. That's new. That's very new, in fact. Yeah, we haven't had a piece that is 3 yet. That's adds a new element of difficulty to this puzzle. Come on, I need a 1-piece here. There. Got it, just at last. Okay, no mistakes. Perfect. Oh no. Oh no, a mistake! Oh jeez. No. Oh no.
Welcome to the docks.
Doesn't matter.
During the
Okay, I'm
filming
done.
of the first Pharaoh movie, the man-made lake you see before you doubled as the Nile River. 10 tons of sand and 2,000 palm trees were brought in so that in the movie's most spectacular scene, Lois Manson, starring as Nefertiti, Princess of the Nile, could appear to be surveying her domain from her royal barge. When the movie wrapped, the film's eccentric director demanded that the sand and trees be removed and that every set, no matter how elaborate, be bulldozed over. In 1943, a theme park was built on top of the buried sets. Unfortunately, World War II was raging and the public was in no mood for theme parks. Its owners went bankrupt, and in 1947, the park was abandoned. The docks are among the attractions that were left behind. The steamship to your right, now empty, once housed a restaurant and was aptly dubbed the Nile Princess. On a more mysterious note, blueprints showing the exact locations of the original Pharaoh sets were also left behind, albeit on purpose. The film's director supposedly hid them somewhere on the grounds of the park just before his death in 1949. These blueprints, if they truly exist, have never been found.
Whoa! So according to that audio tour, the entire set from the 1937 Pharaoh film was buried. And I'm standing on top of it right now.
Yeah, that was a really cool secret of the old clock, old-timey 1930s voice. If I tug on this, I can see what's on the other end. It's a net, haha, and I've got a slingshot. What are these paw prints doing? I don't know. Let's see. There's like 6 things for me to find here. I need a key for this. Are they headed for the net? The net! Okay, the cat was eating fish heads, and I used the fish head on the slingshot. And I'm actually going to use that to destroy some sort of lamp, unless I'm mistaken. I can't see that far. Oh, Nancy can't see that far. Okay, binoculars to see it. Because walking over there is too difficult. I need to actually use binoculars to see. Ow, that's very hot. I'll put it in the cool water. Oh, I need something to hold it in? Okay, fine. I get a bucket of water.
There's something down in the water. I wonder if that buoy is marking something.
Okay, so now it's gonna burn, not gonna burn me anymore. I'll unlock this case. And I can see something in here. It's a hook. Binoculars are always handy. That's a pulley. I imagine the hook and the pulley go together. Something written here. I've heard a lot about you, Nile Princess. And what is the final thing on this screen that I can interact with? I do like how we've got the Golden Gate Bridge. Just randomly. Okay, let's open this. The Nile River apparently had the Golden Gate Bridge attached to it. Okay, so I need to get this in the water. I'll move my hand here. I snagged something. Let's pull it back up. Waterproof box. Oh my gosh, are these the top secret plans?
These must be the blueprints they were talking about in the audio tour. Looks like the final filming took place under the house on Main Street.
Dun 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 dun! Good job, detective. You're fishing for evidence.
That cellar door looks like a good way to get under the house. But these crows won't let me by. I have to distract them somehow.
Oh
Something
my
tells
gosh.
me I need to pay close attention to color.
I remember this puzzle. Yeah, this is a terrible puzzle. Okay, so batteries here. And it's just color match. Okay, so like red goes with red. And then green goes with a green bird. Okay, that's white. This is blue. That's silver. That one's red. That's black. Okay. Yellow. That's red. Okay, that's white. That's green. I don't have any green items. There's yellow. Okay, who is yellow? Okay, you're yellow. That's white. Blue. Oh, that's black. Okay, black and black. Is that the black cat we've been looking for this whole time? Here's red. And I'm not seeing any other items here on the screen. Okay, here's silver. Okay, that's sort of yellow. So I've run out of time. Okay. Okay, that crow is red. This crow is yellowish. Okay, I need green and a white thing somewhere on the screen. And if you don't do this in time, you have to start over. Jeez, there's another crow.
Shoot, that wasn't fast enough. I'll have to start over.
So that's the way this particular puzzle works. It's just not a fun puzzle. Okay. Oh, geez, and it restarted? Hold on a second. I did not know that I was restarting that puzzle. Okay, good. Okay, that's a white bird. There's a yellow bird. Okay, let's see. There's yellow. Red thing is Coca-Cola wrapper. Green was not that one. Fish heads. Ew. Okay, so those are silver. Black cat was here. Okay, that's another red one. So guess just memorize where the items are. Gosh. Okay, there's blue. an item. Okay, there's yellow. Gosh, okay, red and red. Green and green. Fortunately, you only have to do this the once. But it's still kind of terrible. Ah, okay, I hear you. Okay, yellow token, but I need a blue crow. Blue item. There's red. And then that's gonna be it. So I'm restarting the puzzle here. Okay. Yeah, this is just a terrible puzzle. Okay, so let's see. The bug with a red crow. There's the blue crow. I believe the singular... There's only one crow that was black, right? This is the only crow that's black. Yellow and then green. Nope, that's silver. Lots of silvery things here. Let's see a red item on the ground. Okay, there's yellow again. Okay, green, green. Yellow, yellow. Yellow, yellow. Silver, silver. I'm seeing mostly silver items here. No, silver item with silver item. Okay, here we go. There's the red item. Red with red. This crow needs... So I just need two items. I need a blue and a silver. Nope, that's a yellow. Okay. Still pretty good. Okay, if I can find the final blue item, then I'll be all set. Found it.
Phew, there
Blue
they go.
bead. There we
Now
go.
to get
Okay,
into
there's the
that
item I
cellar.
was missing. That looks stressful. Okay, somebody says that looks stressfully fun. No, it looks more stressful. Stressful than fun, I would say. Anyway, let's pick this lock and get out of here. Oh, jeez, not this again. Okay. Again, I'm gonna need a blue somewhere. Here we go. And, still gonna need more blues. Okay, there we go. Okay, definitely gonna need, more oranges here. Come on, okay. Orange. Game clearly just hates me. Yeah. I need a yellow. I need a yellow. I'm not gonna do this without a yellow.
All right.
Okay, done. Whew. Okay. We are getting
Whoa,
towards the end of the
what's
game.
in here? I should light these candles so I can check out this room.
This puzzle is finding all of the candles. So, we need a match. We need to use the match on all of the candles, but finding all the candles first would be a priority. I haven't found the matches. Found all the candles. Where are the matches? Yeah, I'm not seeing any matches. I could have sworn they were somewhere around here, but I guess I'm wrong. Here, found them. Okay, good. And now we just do this. With all the candles. And there's another candle. Done. So that's kind of tough, just remembering where all the candles are, but I managed to solve it. What did I spy?
Aha! So this is where all the flash boom ended up. I'll bet someone is using it to look for the lost footage.
Definitely. Okay, so what else do we have here? I need a closer look.
This looks tricky. I don't think my lockpick kit will work on this one.
Well, that's good. I'm finished with that lockpick. I'm mad at it. I don't like it. Yeah, and if you mess up, you have to restart that puzzle. Just like that crow puzzle. We need to restart that puzzle if you're too slow. It does seem mean that we have to do them both in a row, right?
Who's there?
Nancy! Oh my gosh, you scared me. Oh my gosh, my heart's not beating. I'm not kidding, I can't feel my pulse. Oh wait, there it is. What are you doing out here?
Arthur sent me to look for you.
Yeah, where are you?
Because you didn't show up for your meeting at the Casbah.
I'm hiding. I was on my way to that meeting when I suddenly got this premonition that something terrible was about to happen. So I've just been walking around, trying to make the feeling go away.
I think I've discovered.
Who let the cat out? Who put the snake in your locker? Or who's been spying on you?
I
Those
think
both
I've
seem like
discovered
good
who's been
answers.
spying on you.
Really? Let's hear it.
George Jackson. He's been following you around taking pictures without your knowing.
Ew!
Maybe he's the reason for...
Your premonition.
Maybe he's the reason for your premonition.
My what? Oh, my premonition. Yeah, right. He probably is, the weirdo.
Do you think George Jackson is...
Really good looking? I mean, responsible for the accidents?
Do you think George Jackson is responsible for the accidents?
If he's as twisted as you say, it wouldn't surprise me. Although, my money would have been on Arthur.
Arthur Hitchens? Why?
My agent says he's one of the most powerful men in Hollywood. Not because he's super rich, but because everybody owes him. In fact, if I were you, I'd figure out how to sneak a peek inside that safe in his office. I bet you'd find all sorts of goodies in there.
Okay, we're gonna be breaking into a safe then. Still not an ultimate private eye, but getting closer, I imagine. Yeah, that lighting puzzle went way better than the crow puzzle. What's in here?
The third crate here contained that decoder. But what's this Valley of the Kings one? I'd better head over to Stage A to find out. The safe is locked, naturally.
Very naturally. Okay, so let's see. What am I gonna look for here? I already looked at the safe. I imagine I'm gonna find something with the safe combination. I just don't know where it is. Oh my gosh. This is why I sort of... Ah, here we go. Found it. I need to raise the blinds. The combination is plain to see. Let's look at this plane. Okay, let's move in. Opening a secret panel. What's back here?
This must be the code to the safe.
Sammy's birthday, the Treasure Island. Okay, who's Sammy? Sammy's birthday. Then next is Treasure Island, and then the Coat Inspector. Volume 9. Okay, Treasure Island. And then there's a little tag in here. Oh, I guess I have to look inside it. Ah.
There we go.
Now let's open the safe.
Maybe I should try out this phone number.
Alright, well, we're using the phone number. Why does Ida wear her costume all the time? Yep, it's got to be filthy by now, definitely.
Lydia Lynn, Tinseltown Tatler celebrity journalist. Leave a juicy message after the beep.
That was interesting.
Well, I mean, you saw how terrible the costume room was, you know? She obviously is not going back into the costume room because there are snakes there. So that's why she hasn't changed out of her costume. Look for the manifest crates. Is this it? No. Is this it? I don't know. I can turn this on to see what they're doing. They're testing a scene. Okay. So we're looking for box 73. Somebody left a shovel here. Okay, we're still looking for a crate. Here we go. Here we go, this is it, 73. What? What do you mean?
This
That's
is a
totally
crate
it.
from the manifest in Arthur's office.
So the king set has the ark and the cliffs and something. This prop is so light, I can move it. Now we can climb up to this set. I need to move the sand with the shovel.
The ark is buried here.
It's the ark? Oh my. What's so special about it? We look at the ark.
Coated lock.
Najahaji is what it's known by. Another name has been applied. It was Egyptian cobra, I believe. So, E is... Huh. I wonder where I'm supposed to do this. This is definitely the E. Oh, okay, I messed up on the E. And then G is going to be this. And then Y is going to be that. And then P is going to be this. And then T is going to be the praying person. And then A is the eyeball. N is going to be the other eyeball. So many eyeballs. C is the three things. O is going to be two eyes. B is going to be this. And then R-A. We did it.
Woohoo! This is the lockpick I need to get into that sarcophagus under the Main Street house.
Yay.
I think it's time for a little powwow.
Pow wow wow.
Well, well, the gang's all here. Where have you been? Believe it or not, I was actually worried about you.
As well you should have been. I was hiding. From Mr. Spy Cam here.
You talking to me?
Who else would I be talking to?
George, I saw...
That you're a creepy person. Ah, yeah, you took those photos.
Say what?
Those photos of Molly you took? Oh, no, never mind. The photo lab. Oh, come on. Ah, yeah, I messed up.
I saw your makeshift photo lab, along with the photos of Ida you took behind her back. Or should I say, of her back?
You were snooping in my room?
She's a detective, freak lips.
How did you know she was a detective?
I told her. I was trying to calm her down after...
That snake incident.
after someone put that snake in her locker.
Someone put a snake in your locker?
Apparently taking pictures of me wasn't enough.
I did not put that snake in your locker.
Come on, who else would have done it?
Actually, you.
Hey, look, Ida may not be my favorite person, but I would never risk traumatizing her like that. It would jeopardize the picture.
Probably true, but that snake wasn't meant for her. It was meant for me. While I was checking out that video chip, you shoved that snake into Ida's locker. You knew the wardrobe room would be my next stop.
After I saw the cloak or the axe, I saw both of those things.
You knew it'd be my next stop after I saw the cloak on the video chip because you'd already seen that it was missing from the reference model. You let all the reptiles out of their cages too, just in case I somehow missed the snake.
Ew! Oh my gosh, you're both freaks!
You tried to scare Nancy off the case?
She realized I actually knew what I was doing and was afraid I might somehow...
Dun, 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 dun.
And was afraid I might somehow keep her from finding that lost footage.
You broke into your own prop room to make it look like someone else took that flash boom, didn't you? And you tried to frame me for the snake stuff with that stupid swizzle stick.
Okay. So maybe the idea of finding that lost footage made me do things that were a little excessive. But I never used any of the flash boom because finding the entrance to the original Pharaoh set is impossible. And I never put anybody's life in danger like you did.
Since when is feeding a cat a threat to anybody's life?
I'm talking about the accidents.
Oops.
You're the reason that black cat's always running around distracting the crew?
I just thought it would hype the Lois Manson curse rumor that I... sort of started. But so what? Curses are great publicity. The Tinseltown Tattler lapped it up when I... sort of called them and told them about it. But that's nowhere near as bad as what Peeping George here has been doing.
I was taking pictures of that mark on your back.
What mark on my back?
The one that's just like the mark Lois Manson had on her back. The one that meant she was cursed. There really is a curse, people. Seriously, mate, you need to shut this production down before history repeats itself and somebody gets killed.
You moron! That's a scar from a tattoo I had removed when I landed this part.
You actually believe in curses?
You're darn right I do. Hey, look what happened to the people who opened the tomb of King Tut. A week later, they were dropped.
All right, that's enough. Enough.
Run, hide! The big bad curse is... What?
Just go to your rooms and get a good night's sleep. All of you. Now.
Everybody go to your room and think about what you've done.
You know, Mr. Hitchens, something Ida said earlier has been bothering me. All these accidents, yet no one's been hurt. I think I know who's been causing them. I think you do, too.
Ida was right about publicity. The surest way to create a blockbuster is to get the media talking about the picture before it opens.
So you caused the accidents, taking care that no one got hurt, but instead of reporting them, you closed the set, knowing word would leak out anyway, and that all the secrecy would attract lots of media attention.
Correct. But from what I just witnessed, I'm afraid this film is headed for catastrophe no matter how many mishaps I arrange or how much publicity they generate. No, only one thing can save me from financial ruin. That lost footage. Please, Nancy, you must find it.
Help me, Nancy. You're my only hope. Okay, bonus round. Will I get to round 4 this time? Let's go. Yes. Booyah. Oh no, oh come on. Jeez, I'm terrible at that. Okay. Okay. 100. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna get to round 3 ever. Okay. Not without an extraordinary amount of luck. Oh no, I want to be my, oh no, I want to get the special ending. Oh dear, okay. Okay.
Time to revisit that sarcophagus and try out this new lockpick.
So we're revisiting this stuff. Oh yeah, this puzzle again. Okay, well, let's try not to mess up. So I've got like 4 over there on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the left. Where were the matches? There are the matches. So there's 9 in total, unless I'm mistaken. That one in the far back is super hard to find. Okay, so... I guess 5 on the left and 5 on the right, then, is the, okay. Done. Okay, so that's slightly faster than it was last time, but we've got our final lock-picking... Oh, no, not a final lock-picking challenge. Oh, no, 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 no. At least it's got these things very far in advance, so that's helpful. Another blue. Yellow, orange, yellow, orange with the blue on top of this one. Nice. Orange, orange, and then yellow. Blue, blue, yellow, and I need another blue somewhere. Come on, where's my other blue?
It's a passageway that leads farther
We did it.
underground.
Woo!
Oh boy, I guess I have to climb down through this sarcophagus. Darn, the passage is blocked. But it looks like someone's been using flash boom to get deeper underground.
And we're gonna have a flash boom puzzle.
This is my chance to finish the excavation and find that lost footage first.
So it's pretty simple. Let's see, you've got colored bombs. You need at least 2 bombs in a row. 2 bombs, and then a fuse to destroy the rocks. And if you set off an explosion which is not next to a rock, then that's really terrible. It just goes boom. Let's see, let's drop, let's try getting green here. Okay, that's a good explosion. Okay, there's greens there. Let's get yellow. There's no real good place to drop blue, is there? Okay, there's blue, and then can I just go with the blue explosion somewhere? I need a blue explosion, people. I can't do a yellow explosion, that would be sad. Really? Okay, this game is just being mean to me at this point. It doesn't look like like the other game. You can just, you know, click on a piece and it moves to the top. Close. Oh no.
Whoa, where am I? I need to find a way to light up this room.
Great, now I can use my flashlight again, so I can see a little. So this is going to be a tough puzzle. Basically, we're finding all these reflective things. Oh, it doesn't look like the game is saving the items that you're reflecting on. Nice. I'm by nice, I mean not nice in the slightest. Well, that was an easy one. Okay, come on, let's do this. That was the last one. Yay, we did it.
Wow, cool. Let's check this place out.
No mistakes even. I like it. I like having no mistakes on this tricky puzzle. Okay, but we're gonna ignore that area and check out this area instead. So this says, you've made it this far. There's only one thing left. Remove Lois from your path. First, Lois flies with a grace unrehearsed, quenches the desert's thirst. Thirdly, she creeps and scurries and stings, and lastly, she honors the death of great kings. So flies, I think, means we're going to look for the letter L, which is a bird. Okay, and then we're looking for an O bird. That's sort of how this works. We're going to look for an O bird next, and they're all over this screen. Here, O. Okay, next for an I bird. I. And then we're going to look for an S bird. That's not it. No, that's an I. No, that's not it either. Okay. I've got two more that I haven't found. S. Great. Okay, no mistakes so far. So next is rain. So rain. So let's look for L rain. If we can remember where that was. That's S rain up there. Okay, O rain. No, 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 no. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. L, O, I, S. Next is the scorpion, so let's look for L scorpion. Then O scorpion. That's I pyramid. So I, S, L, O, I. Get ready for the ending, which is sort of like Nancy Drew Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon, because we need to we need to knock down all these pillars in the correct order in order to get the fancy secret treasure. And the culprit's gonna be a lot like Blue Moon Canyon 2, I believe.
The lost footage. It really exists.
Woohoo!
Oh my gosh. The director kept the original Jewel of Karnak for himself.
Oh no! What a terrible person.
So, where is it?
Ada? How'd you get here?
I followed you. I've been following you ever since I more or less told you to look in Arthur's safe. So where's the jewel?
The Jewel of Karnak? It was never here. Not the real one, at least. The director couldn't resist having an exact replica made and keeping the original for himself. It's all right here in this letter.
There's no Jewel of Karnak in here? I don't believe it! Here we are on the very set where the original Pharaoh was shot, just like I planned, only there's no jewel? How am I supposed to get rich and famous now?
By being...
the star of this movie, maybe?
By being the star of this movie, maybe?
Are you kidding? Even I'm smart enough to know this movie is going to be a disaster. Unless what if disaster were to strike again? Oh my gosh. If someone were to die as tragically and mysteriously as Lois Manson did on this movie, oh my gosh, it would make headlines all over the world.
Ada, what are you talking about?
Publicity! You die in a cave-in down here. We finish the film in your memory. It opens, bam, smash hit, and I'm rich and famous after all.
I die in a cave-in?
Yeah, that part's kind of a bummer. But hey, that's showbiz. It was a pleasure working with you, Nancy. Bye-bye.
Yep, so Ida's trying to use Flashboom to bury me alive. Now, I've got the left side of the screen. Crates. If you blow up a crate, it gets bombs to show up on the other side. Nice. So you'll want to blow up crates. Those are useful, I guess. Yeah, okay, got a lot of stuff there. On the left, and done. Yeah, so definitely sounds just like the culprit Nancy drew last train to Blue Moon Canyon. Oh, come on, give me a light to give me a spark here, everyone. Here we go. Nice. Okay, yellow over here. Like, even I'm smart enough. Well, she's smart enough to know she's kind of an idiot. Well, Ida's already failed here on the left, so, I mean, Ida lost. Ida lost. I don't really need to worry too much now anymore. Let's see, okay. Let's get blues here. Oh no, but that blue fuse isn't touching anything. It's okay, that blue fuse is eventually gonna drop out. Oh, come on! Really, game? Okay, that blue fuse for nothing. Yellow here, yellow there. Okay. Yeah, the game's basically making me die here by giving me a bunch of yellows. So that's a ton of yellows just everywhere. Does nothing, for me. I need another fuse. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's see. That's gonna get rid of these yellows. Okay, here we go. Great, that works. A brown fuse. Yellows does nothing, but it doesn't look like it hurts anything to get rid of those yellows. Gosh. Yeah, this is really, really tough now. I don't think I've ever had the game be this tough for me. It's just leaving me out to dry with nothing. Okay, that was death. That was death there, but it wasn't my fault. It was totally the game, totally messing with me, and it's very, very sad. Is it making me start the entire challenge over from the beginning again? That's not cool. Like here, it's giving me a blue fuse when I've got absolutely no blues on the board. Another blue fuse when there's no blues on the board. Okay, and finally a yellow fuse, which clears off half the board. And now, just a bunch of yellow fuses in a row. Okay, this is good. Yay. Okay, yellow's there in a row. Yellows in a row there. So now let's just get a bunch of yellows here on the left. And now I need a brown somewhere. All that random stuff on the okay. Yeah, I need some browns. I need browns here. Oh, there was a brown. Oh! Okay, that was my mistake. Put a box there. Hey, that kind of worked. I guess it's orange, not brown, yeah. Yeah, technically orange, not brown. Yeah, that works. Yeah, okay. This is a tough one, isn't it? Ida loses a lot, I've noticed. Ida's just terrible at this. But the boxes are any color you want it to be, so that is very helpful. Although this is not helpful, trying to build yellow bombs. There we go. Not sure how I'm gonna get all the way up to that one up there on top, except by making a huge tower like this. Okay, all those blues out. Okay, there we go. Now I just need to make yellows here, and then yellow, done.
Hurry! Everything's about to collapse! Well, Ida, looks like you got your wish for publicity after all.
So that's it. That's the end of the game. Let's see the ending scene. Did I get the top secret? Because I got a lot of points here. Lots of points. We got it, guys! We get the alternate bonus ending. Woo! We did it. So let's see this cool ending. So this is the cool ending. I think in the normal ending, the jewel is lost forever. The director just stole it, as we saw. But here in this bonus ending, we get to see what happened to the jewel. Man, we got it at the last second, too. Woo! All right.
Time to see what's on this lost footage. Oh, it's Lois Manson. She's alive? That's the Jewel of Karnak.
So in the normal ending, she just gets up and walks away. She doesn't check the jewel first.
So Lois Manson didn't die from a snake bite while filming the first Pharaoh after all. Actress said she was. She faked the whole thing. The director was obviously in on it, as well as the coroner who signed her death certificate. So she must have been some kind of spy or federal witness or something. In any case, once the camera stopped rolling, she vanished into history. As for the Jewel of Karnak, which Lois apparently stole from the director after he switched it with a fake, Arthur Hitchens returned it to the Egyptian Museum from which it had come some 80 years earlier. This generated a lot of publicity, as did Ida's very convenient nervous breakdown, which allowed her to avoid prosecution when it came to that cave-in. As a result, The new Pharaoh movie was a smash hit. Arthur was thrilled. Molly McKenna, who, believe it or not, wound up adopting that stray black cat I'd been chasing all over the lot, didn't much care. George Jackson, however, was disappointed. Despite his denials, he deeply resented the fact that Arthur had used his considerable influence to make George unemployable unless he directed Pharaoh. He wanted the movie to tank because it would have ruined Arthur financially. Of course, it wouldn't have done wonders for George's career, but he was either too focused on payback or just plain too dumb to realize that. As for me, the Tinseltown Tattler has been hounding me for months, trying to get the inside scoop of my adventure. I'm thinking I'll just have their people call my people, which means I'll have to train my people, i.e. Togo, to answer the phone. But something tells me having to talk to a dog won't faze their people one bit.
Oh yeah, and I think we get these silly bonus credits too. Silly pictures during the credits. Or maybe these pictures are in the normal credits. I don't know. They're funny anyway. Nancy's driving with her feet with some alien. There's a dragon. Ooh, dragon. A narwhal. Oh my. The snake ate the cat. Well, that's kind of gruesome. That is very gruesome, actually. I don't like that. This looks like concept art for the various things. Crows. Oh, I still don't like that crow challenge.
I learned where my next case would take me. The Redondo, an exclusive spa where the rich and famous go to get nipped, tucked, or just plain indulged. Massages, gourmet meals, exotic beauty treatments, luxurious rooms. Unfortunately, someone has added danger to its list of amenities by planning devices that suddenly explode with potentially deadly results. Help me unmask this mad bomber before the spa's wealthy clients start checking out for good in my next adventure.
Nancy Drew Dossier. Yay! Okay, you beat the game. Hooray, hooray, hooray. And all the mini games can be selected by selecting arcade. So here's arcade. Mode, we can do lock picking, we can do this, data mining, excavation, smoothie making, and you can try to get a high score. Memory. Okay, let's see if I can get to the next level on the memory game when it doesn't count for points, but it doesn't matter because I've already got... I already unlocked the bonus ending. Okay. I'm so terrible at this. Okay, so that's 100. I might do it. I've got more than a minute left on the clock. Let's see if this works. 500? 500? Oh my gosh. I think this actually might be the level 4. That's 250, 500. What was that? Okay. Wow, okay, so there we go. There's the final level of this game. Cool. Cool. So that's it. I'm not going to keep going with the arcade. That's enough for me. Okay, so that is it, everybody. That was Nancy Drew. Lights, camera, curses. I hope you enjoyed watching me play this game as part of the 2019 Nancy Drew Games Mega Marathon. So I've been doing this Mega Marathon because this is the year that we're going to get the next game in the Nancy Drew series after a 5-year hiatus. I don't remember the timing anymore. I think it's like 4 years. Anyway, so we're finally getting Nancy Drew Midnight in Salem, which is coming out November 2019. So we're all looking forward to that. Yeah, it's 4 years. It feels like it's been 85 years, but it hasn't. It feels it's only been 4.